Now I'll tell you how to draw a character sketch step by step. Step 1. Basic shapes. First, you need to outline the basic shapes on the sheet. For the head, draw an oval, and inside it, draw a vertical line in the middle. It will help align the face. Then add 2 horizontal lines, one for the eyes, the other for the mouth. Below the head, draw 2 circles, one for the chest, the other for the pelvis. All this is necessary for the figure to be proportional. Step 2. The skeleton of the figure. Now connect the chest and pelvis with 1 vertical line. This is the spine. Mark the shoulders and pelvic bones, then add the lines of the arms and legs, and small circles in the places of the elbows and knees. One arm is slightly bent and the other is lowered down. Step 3. Face and hair. Next we move on to the head. We outline the eyes, nose, and mouth, focusing on the auxiliary lines. The shape of the face becomes clearer. Add cheekbones and chin. Now draw the hair. Using light strokes, outline the strands so that the hairstyle looks natural. Step 4. Clothes. Let's start adding clothes. Outline the collar, draw the shirt and jacket. Add buttons, folds, and seams, but only using light lines for now. Next, refine the silhouette of the figure so that the clothes look natural. Step 5. Details and folds. Now detail the sleeves, cuffs, and fingers. On the trousers, outline the folds, taking into account how the fabric fits the body. Don't forget about the shoes. Draw their shape and laces. Step 6. Cleaning up the drawing. At this stage, you can erase all the auxiliary lines, leaving only the contours of the character. After that, refine the details. Make the facial features more expressive, the hair more voluminous, and the clothes clearer. Step 7. Final tracing. Now outline the drawing, making the lines clear and confident. If desired, add shading to create depth and volume. That's it! The sketch is ready. Now you can color it. I used acrylic paints, 3 different brushes, thin, medium, and fan, and a thick sheet of A3 format. I started with constructing a sketch. At this stage, I used a simple HB2 pencil to outline the main shapes and proportions of the character. After completing the drawing, I moved on to coloring, following a certain order that is convenient for me. In general, it is clear that the artist put effort into creating the composition and color, but there are aspects that can be improved to make the work more complete and professional. Let's start with the strengths. The first thing that catches the eye is the contrast and brightness of the colors. The author boldly uses rich shades, making the picture look alive. The hair is especially well designed. It conveys a sense of movement and has a recognizable shape. The character is also successfully highlighted against the background. The use of a light halo around the head helps the viewer immediately focus on the main thing. The clothes are well designed. The color scheme of the shirt and trousers is harmoniously combined, and small accents such as pink cuffs give the work an additional level of detail. In addition, the expressive pose of the character creates a sense of dynamics and confidence, which adds character to the work. Now let's move on to those moments that require revision. The first thing to note is the anatomy and proportions. In some places, the figure looks a little disproportionate, especially in the area of the arms and hands. The left hand seems somewhat shortened, and the right, on the contrary, is slightly elongated. The fingers look less detailed compared to the rest of the body, which stands out a little from the overall picture. The character's face could also be developed more deeply. Although the main features are present, they lack plasticity and softer transitions. The eyes, nose, and mouth look slightly simplified, which makes the facial expression less expressive. Perhaps it is worth adding more shadows and highlights to create a sense of volume. The background is interestingly done, but it feels somewhat disjointed. The dark strokes on the right and left create dynamics, but they look a little chaotic. Perhaps a clearer composition or the use of gradient transitions would make the background more harmonious and natural. Overall, the work turned out bright, emotional, and energetic, but it lacks technical precision and detail. If the author continues to develop his skills, paying more attention to anatomy, shadows, and background harmony, future works will look even more professional and convincing.